we have seen this pandemic last
Yeah.
year, and we see the automation and AI is just growing all the way. So how do you see this in recruiting industry from now on? Where exactly it is going?
So it's going to be in all directions, right? But let me pinpoint a couple of them. We are seeing at least the US perspective, Suman. Um, the some portion of the skills are becoming super niche. Some of the skills becoming obsolete, as happening right now, right? Because for the COVID has pushed the digital transformation. That means more corporate customers, more enterprises, more small businesses trying to find ways to improve their existing corporate systems to change it better so they can be more global, they can be online, they can service the millennials and generation Z and all these people that are who most likely wants to get their services through their mobile phone, and the worst, they probably get on online and do some stuff. So now the shift is happened already, right? Just COVID, it just basically pushed that into the cliff. So now we're talking about some of the niche technology skills becoming super niche because everybody wants those kind of resources at this point in time. They want to improve their systems. They want to be more available, more approachable to the larger audience, a global audience, right? Really, right? Now you have a lot of employees that have a skills that you probably don't need. They're getting obsolete now. So in a recruiter perspective, what kind of tools do you have to reach out and curate some of those people and then bring them to the jobs that you're representing it, right? So that's becoming a niche skills becoming very niche. So the scarcity of the talented population is getting down because the requirement one is the supply and demand, right? There's more demand for the supply of qualified talent we have in the market. So that's going to be a continuous challenge. But the number two, because of that, the upskilling and reskilling of an workforce is happening, right? So now, how do you identify somebody? Said, you know what? We always talk about, we want to hire somebody with a great attitude, personality skills, because people are trainable. We can train them. But how do you identify those personality traits? So now we're talking about people analytics as a platform, right? How do we assess these people's analysis? How do we analyze these people's commitment to the job, commitment their willingness to work with the teams, their ability to work from home? How do we assess those kind of things, right? Those are kind of things that are important. So it really disrupted COVID-19. All these changes we're expecting next 5 years. Because of COVID, it happened right now. So everybody's trying to scramble around and find and curate and supply the talent to the industry. So it's going to be chaotic because you have needed skills are less available, but if you have more people available that you don't need those skills. So how do we balance this whole thing? So recruiter is going to play a major role. In fact, I'll tell you one thing. The talent pool, and we would kind of pull the talent because we would need, if talent pool now was always seen as as an ad hoc HR process, right? Suppose you collect a candidate, somebody applies through your career portal or through employee referrals and stuff. Nobody paid attention to it. Said, okay, we'll see when we have a need. But now that same talent pool is almost becoming a corporate asset. It has a value. It has a real value. So I think recruiters is going to play a major role in the shift that's happening from a calm waters to the busy waters now. I think it's going to be a bumpy ride, but it's going to be a great opportunity for companies and recruiters who wants to do well. This is the times.